Yeah, let's
So you'd be joining a little bit.
John, whenever you're ready, buddy.
Nationals 2010 for hockey.
Oh, that's wonderful. So back in
My roll? Roll sound.
so yeah.
Master Kenshiro Ishimada is a world-renowned martial artist, philosopher, and scholar of Japanese history. Travel with Ichi a millennium back in time to marvel of Nippon, Japan, as he sifts through the forgotten puzzle pieces to unearth a fascinating mystery which will resonate with anyone living in this strange 21st century. What do bullet trains, handcrafted swords, modern-day cartoons, and the designer drug XTC have to do with one another? Join Ichi and his fully animated CG pals to find out. Thank you very much.
A simple beggar walking down the pathway with what appears to be a katana. That's why I say don't judge a book by its cover. Would you believe that this katana right here, which I consider a toy, is actually the basis for the Buster Sword, Final Fantasy VII, okay? It's pretty cool, right? That's right, guys, okay. About your host, my name is Master Kenshiro Ichimada. I'm musically inclined. I've invented a new hybrid dubstep called Armageddon Step. I have a street fight record of 7 fights, no losses. My fighting style is a mix of MMA fighting and Shotokan close quarters combat gunfighting, such as what you would see in Metal Gear Solid 4, such as that. All right. And, excuse me, miss, please don't leave. Okay. Guys, just don't leave, trust me. It's about to get hot in here. You're going to see some fireworks. I know that a lot of the stuff you've seen today has been disappointing. This is not going to be one of those things, okay? In the new upcoming Evangelion 3.0, the character Chris, aka Koda, based on yours truly. I have a box here for donations. If any of you like what you see here today and you want to keep us on the road, please don't be stingy with your yen. Please pass that around. Thank you. So, who am I exactly? I'm a student of the world, a student of all different cultures around the world, notably Japan. I'm neuroatypical, I am non-cisgendered, and I do have a slight speech impediment, so if you notice me screwing up my speech at all, please don't make fun of me. That's just the way that I speak. And what you're about to see is basically a TED Talk for anime. I don't know if you're familiar with TED Talks, but they're these prestigious these talks, these speeches, really awe-inspiring stuff, and you're about to see one for anime. We'll start with some quotes. Here's a quote from the movie Kick-Ass. This is Hit Girl right here, my favorite character. Big Daddy, good job, I'm so proud of you, baby doll. Are you okay? Hit Girl, but getting shot, Daddy, it hurt a lot more when you did it. Big Daddy, that's because I used low-velocity rounds, child. Hee hee. Hit Girl, you're the kindest daddy in the whole world. Big Daddy, no, I love you. Hit Girl, I love you too. Daddy, I love you too, Daddy. Sleep tight. It's inspirational quote number 1. Number 2, movie Sucker Punch. Everyone has an angel, a guardian who watches over us. We can't know what form they'll take. One day, old man. Next day, little girl. But don't let appearances fool you. They can be as fierce as any dragon, yet they're not here to fight our battles, but to whisper from our heart, reminding that it's us. It's every one of us who holds power over the world we create. Thanks, guys. Quote number 3, Scott Pilgrim. Scott, if your life had a face, I would punch it. Kind of goofy. Haha, wait, what? And last up we have some contemporary stuff. I'm not going to read all this stuff, but, bro tips. Number 122. She wants to talk to you just as badly as you want to talk to her. She's waiting for your text. Go, bro, go for it. And this 4th one, I wrote that one. If you're trying to lose weight on a diet, you go, girl. But don't forget to stop and smell the bacon. #epic. Folks in the audience here, videotaping is of course permitted. I think we're going to see a lot of exciting remixes on YouTube with the footage that you shoot. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with our stuff. with the stuff I'm going to present to you, but please get in contact with me after you film the stuff. I need to see what you're going to put online there. I have to okay it before it goes up, so please get in touch with me. So where are we at here? What's the deal? Who's this 17-year-old kid up in here with a dream about some anime? A few years ago, I was faced with the following question. What do you do when your life is just... Are we allowed to swear here, by the way? Can I just say the SH word? Is that not allowed? Keep it... Okay, don't worry about that. Okay. So what do you do when your life's just a bunch of BS? Okay, I think we know what that word means. Your only friends are ones you've never met in real life. They're imaginary. They're on your MMO game, playing MapleStory, right? And you're on DeviantArt getting more negative criticism than positive criticism. And forget your dream of having a Japanese girlfriend. You're going to be lucky to have a girlfriend, period. We've all been there. I think we know exactly what we're talking about here. And so I knew I had to find something. I knew I had to do something great. I see a flyer, community college, anime club. 2 weeks later, I'm there. I'm getting a degree from a somewhat prestigious community college. And I'm learning about medieval Japanese folklore and mythology, kinds of crazy stuff that would blow your minds. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing videos on YouTube are getting hundreds of thousands of views. I'm well on my way to being able to make a living just on YouTube. And as for a girlfriend, well, as you can see, she's not Japanese, but she games like one. So Japan, my field of study, my field of expertise, my lifeblood here. I live it, I breathe it. Cradle of civilization. Japanese people have a perfect society. There's no crime, there's no poverty. They have no evil Western influences. It's a haven for nerds and anime gamers. It's really just a great place. You have the Shikoku Islands here. This is where you can play Gundam Wing as much as you want on Shikoku Islands. You can go to Niigata and watch fantastic Pokemon opera at Niigata. Go up to Hokkaido. They have arcades for miles in Hokkaido. Trust me, you're going to see when you go to Japan. Everybody should do it once. What's Japanese given us? Martial arts. High-flying acrobatic kicks, flips, twists. Dodge a bullet in some cases. Fireballs. Chi techniques making warriors invincible and inevitable to all attacks, including armor-piercing rounds. Wow. Pressure point techniques causing instant death, and as a bonus, a special added bonus, it looks pretty badass. Excuse me, could you please come back in here? Okay, this is... I'm going to have to call this quits if anybody else leaves here. What else has Japan given us? Drift race cars. Wow. Such as the Mitsubishi Eclipse, tuned Hondas, the famous Toyota Hachiroku, and my favorite, the Mitsubishi Lancer Rally Art Edition. You'll be popping Tokyo drifts all over the streets in one of these cool cars. Wow. You can save your questions for the end. The questions you can wait till the end. The shirt that I'm wearing right now is actually Japanese kimono fabric. Japanese kimono fabric. And kimono is a Japanese word meaning clothes. These Japanese kimonos are made of the finest silk, and they have the tight weaves using just incredible colors, not available anywhere else until about the 18th century, using natural dyes and prayer beads to enhance chi. All the clothes are meant to enhance chi and bring warrior power and spirit. It's important to know that the Japanese have a holistic way of life. Everything is important. So even death in Japan, the bukkake ceremony that comes when a warrior has had his time, it's a work of art. Can you imagine that for a second? A death being a work of art, much like David or the Sistine Chapel would be, only these Western works of art are so much more unsophisticated. Now I'm going to show you some pictures of Western culture. Are there any people out there we can get in here? Can you get some people in there? So we're going to see some Western art here. Now think about the Western ideals, okay? Unattainable, unrealistic beauty, grotesque large muscles and breasts, not like childlike small prepubescent breasts. And all Western art is heterocentric. It's only white people privilege, guys. And I just want you to know, maybe you are trapped in the Matrix, okay? Right here, we have a painting. Look at this. Look at this painting. Cluttered, boring, kind of lame. I don't know what's going on here. I know that it's not something I want. It's not cool looking. What's this? Another painting, another boring Western painting. Obviously trying too hard. It's dark. The faces are not realistic. This is junk. If I saw this on DeviantArt, I would leave a nasty comment. What do we have here? No emotion. Costumes suck. Boring costumes. Where are the weapons? Where's the head? What's this here? Okay. We got no attention paid to proportions. Note the small head and even smaller eyes. The eyes should be way bigger. No color. I guess he was tired, he didn't want to paint it. I spent hours painting Warhammer 40K. Excuse me, folks, please come back in here. Guys, okay, I'm going to talk to an empty room. Fine, whatever. And the shape of the hands and feet are also way off on this one. So, better luck next time. Wow. This is Batman's cave. Zen philosophy is all about simplicity, elegance, beauty, okay? This is cluttered. I could make this out of Legos, but it's cluttered at the end of the day, is what it is. It's just a bunch of crap. We're inside an airport waiting room. There's no paper lanterns, no candles, no incense, no sense of feng shui. And here, this is the most diabolical of all. What this looks like to me is as if somebody was looking inside a Japanese teacup and copying the beautiful anime artwork inside. And I think this is possibly one of the first cases of intellectual thievery. Wow. What are you cosplaying as? Is that your Sherlock Holmes thing? Anyway, time for some real art. Guys, Japanese Nippon pottery. Simple, elegant, timeless. This could be 10 years ago, this could be 2,000 years ago. Just breathe. Bonsai gardens, using nature to create art. What other culture in the world does this? No, not many, that's right. Terraforming, cyclical nature of all things, the duality of all things, and it's green. Just breathe. Elegant, simple, need I say more? It's not tacky, it's not gaudy, it's not Western, okay? We have this loud music here, these scantily clad women on TV, not in Japan. Now, what do we do with this art? I mean, this is my character from my vampire game that I play. This is Tenchiro here. He's a 17-year-old high school student. And you can see I have a little bit of weight, I have a little bit of gut here. So Tenchiro is very skinny, very slender. He's kind of what I would like to look like. And his music is dub clash, hype step, and super Eurobeat. What do we have here? One of the most feared warriors in all of Japan. Guys, this is Matsushiro Suzuki Kawasaki. And he was a samurai warrior in 1789 from the Kyoto prefecture. And when he came into the scene, he kind of blew the doors off the samurai game, okay? And this is who George Lucas based the Jedis on. This guy right here, look familiar? Look like a Jedi you might know? And right here we have some Jedis. I like this photo because they're pointing the lightsabers at the camera, but this is like a Muslim or a Sikh Jedi. I don't think that fits with the mythology of Star Wars, so I don't like that, but I don't have time to Photoshop it. Now the main question that we're talking about is guns versus swords. And this brings me to sort of the crux of my argument, sort of the pinnacle of my thesis that I've been working towards here. Really a paradigm shift goes on when we have guns versus swords. The Japanese used cheap power, fireballs, and praying to ancestors to defeat British soldiers who were equipped with swords and modern artillery. Really amazing stuff. Some of these battles that you should have seen. Wow. So right here, I play tabletop games sometimes, and my friends, I always pick